Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of All Star Word Mouth Podcast. I am Nick Lavazetta.
And I'm Tony. So, Nick, you got a Disney trip coming up in a couple weeks. Any dining reservations so far?
Well, me and my friend, we have the meal plan where you get 2 quick services and 2 snacks a day. So we are not going to many sit-down restaurants. But if I had to pick, it would probably be, I think we're going to go to Sanaa, definitely, or Jungle Cruise. Skipper Canteen.
So you basically have an option of one of them.
Yes. And so the other ones will be quick services.
Sanaa is kind of like the ultimate table service for Disney. So, plus you get to see Animal Kingdom Lodge. You get to see Kidani Village, but it's still beautiful. I like Skipper's Canteen a lot, but if you're not as into the Skipper theming and, if you care about the Adventurers Club, she might not love it as much. But Sanaa is just a great meal for anyone. And then, who doesn't like watching animals while you eat?
Good point. You can't beat that bread service.
And it's really not terribly expensive.
I don't think so. I don't remember that. I have to check the prices.
Talk to her. I think that's a good one. Anyways, I think that's a nice little segue into our topic today.
Yes. And today we are going to talk about the best and worst quick service restaurants on property. Anthony, would you like to start it off?
Yeah, there's so much good stuff to eat there. Like, if you're going to Disney World, don't think that you just got to do, pizza, chicken nuggets, cold burgers. There's a million different places that you can get quality food, unique food, food that you don't really see too much in your daily life. It's not all going to be, 4-star best restaurants ever, but there's going to be some unique stuff, some interesting things. And as I say all that, I say our number 10 is a burger place. Anyways, number 10, we put Deluxe Burger in Disney Springs. Do you know exactly where in Disney Springs?
Yes, right next to Guest Relations, actually.
Is that the Landing?
Oh, what is the? Yes, it is the Landing.
The Landing. Okay.
Is that where all the marketplaces are?
That's the Marketplace.
No, it's not. Marketplace is where World of Disney is, I thought. Could have sworn.
Yeah, I think you might be right. I think it is the Landing. There's 3 areas: the Landing, Marketplace, and the I don't know.
Okay, well, while you talk, I'll get up.
Okay. Well, since I've never been to Deluxe Burger, I'll tell you all about it. But I was there when Nick went. Have you only been the one time?
I've been a few times.
Nick's been a few times. Okay, Nick's Googling Disney Springs.
Oh,
areas.
You didn't go. It was just me.
Yeah, I had a bite of it, and it was a very good burger. People rave about it. They love the dipping sauces for the fries. But Nick, this is your place. Tell me about it. I'll get the information.
Okay. I would probably say, I'm trying to think of all the quick service burger places. It's probably my favorite, just because
I would not be surprised if that would be most people's number 1 for best quick service burger.
Just because it's a higher quality, like the bun, the patty, and all that stuff. And yeah, I've been a few times. Their milkshakes are very good. I got the s'mores one. Their fries are delicious.
How's the pricing?
Not terrible. And I mean, since I was a cast member, I got a discount as well.
Marketplace, baby.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, I was trying to think. Sauces, milkshakes, dipping sauce. I mean, there's not one bad thing I have about it.
And let's say now we have 2 big categories of what we judge a quick service. Taste of the food obviously is number 1, but number 2 is theming.
Ambiance.
Yeah, ambiance. Because I think you've learned by now, our loyal listeners, that we care about theming and details. So if the food isn't 100% perfect, but the theming's fantastic, which is one of ours on the list, you get a pass for us. So, it's the Marketplace, Disney Springs. There's not too much theming. Would you say there's any real theme going on? Any details?
No, I would say
it's a nice place.
It's a nice place. Like, it's your run-of-the-mill burger joint. Like, that's the ambiance. That's the closest thing I can get.
Yeah, it reminds me of the nicer artisanal burger joints, even around Buffalo.
Yes, I could see. I get where you're going with that. And
that's basically what you want for Disney Springs.
And they have
for locals to go.
Exactly, and they have a bunch of different kinds of burgers. Like, they have a chicken burger. So they do kind of go artisanal and all stuff like that.
Nice.
Would you like to go to the next one?
Yeah, because while Nick, the first day we were in Disney Springs, while Nick was eating his burger, I finally got to go to number 9, Earl of Sandwich. Earl of Sandwich is a classic Disney downtown Disney at one point, now Disney Springs place. It's been around for a while. It's got a great reputation. I'm pretty sure there's more. I don't think it's yeah. Nick's nodding his head yes. Right next to Goofy's Candy Company, whatever that place is called. Excellent sandwiches, and fairly cheap. Mine was like $8, I think. I don't remember what I had. I really wish I do, but it was quality. It was tasty.
Did you have the Thanksgiving one?
No, I did not.
So you had the other one is known for.
The big, yeah, I think I got the famous one.
I had that one too.
Yeah, it's like,
I forgot the name of it.
Yeah, turkey, bacon, one of their sauces.
Yep, a spread, tomato, lettuce.
Yeah, excellent. Just a nice quality sandwich. Nothing, crazy, super unique or anything. Just a quality sandwich. There's a lot of what you want.
I like
say?
their bookcases. Like they just like have books
it's a nice place. I think there is a theme going on, like with the Earl of Sandwich, like the guy. I don't really know too much. I've never really looked into it. There's a lot of variety. I don't get down to Disney Springs too much. So, I don't really get to try a lot of different things down there. But I would, if I'm ever down there for lunch, that would definitely be the place. I would go there before Deluxe. I would go there before any place for lunch in Disney Springs. Dinner, I would go to the Boathouse. That's another story.
I'm going through all the Disney Springs.
Yeah.
Quick service restaurants. Yeah.
I think, I think Morimoto Asia actually has a quick service.
Yeah, I've never been, so.
But I need to do that because people rave about Morimoto. They've been to the quick service.
Yeah, parents have been.
Okay. Very nice.
On to the next one. This one is in Epcot in France, and I don't know the exact name of it, but
it is I believe it's called the Boulangerie Patisserie.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Two Italian guys saying France.
Yeah, I know.
And what I enjoy about it is I like how it's also a little gift shop, and I like how there's such a wide assortment of food. Like we've had the coffee pudding, we've had baguettes. We just got baguettes. So I was walking around.
Yeah,
I'm just gnawing at that.
Snacking on a baguette.
And then I've had the was that at a booth, the croissant with the escargot, or was that there? I can't remember now.
That was at a booth.
At a booth, okay. And then the bacon and cheese.
That's the king there.
That was probably the best thing.
It's a nice, fresh piece of bread. You got bacon and cheese cooked into it. Oh, my God. It's like $3. Great little snack. Probably a great little breakfast. Yeah, so much good things. I remember when we went with our parents, like each person picked out like one or two things. We just had like 3 trays, and we're just trying every little thing. So many great options there. I've never had any of the sandwiches. They've really never appealed to me. If I'm doing quick service in Epcot for a meal, we're going to talk about where I go later. Same with Nick. But yeah, for snacks, really great place. I love ending a day there because we start Mexico. If you don't start Mexico, you're a bad person.
Always go left.
Yeah.
Like, that's people. I've seen people like, we're going to start right. I was like, no. Like,
yeah.
Who starts in Canada?
Yeah. Have I said that before?
I don't know.
Person thing? I don't know. But yeah, so we always end there, before fireworks or whatever. If we're going back to the hotel, if we stayed at Boardwalk or Beach Club, always a nice place to grab a snack. Theming ambiance is nice.
Yeah.
I don't like. I like that that's like a lot of standing places. It's kind of open air. You'll get birds coming in. It feels a little European-ish.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Yeah. Yeah, the France Bakery. I also like. I think this is still right. I think it's opened at 9 o'clock. I think it opens before World Showcase, so you can get breakfast there.
I think you're right.
I mean, that is a beautiful way to start the day. Get some, get a croissant or something. Just stand near the water. That we've talked about that gorgeous walking area, and then start your day in Epcot. Can't beat that. It's the best place for breakfast in Epcot, I think.
I would definitely agree with that. Yeah. But I mean, if you're over there, I might go to the Boardwalk Bakery.
Yeah, I would probably. What I'm planning on doing actually, when I go, because I'm doing a solo trip, so I'm planning on going to Hollywood Studios, not going in, taking a boat to the Boardwalk area, just a nice boat ride, and then maybe like get some breakfast from the Boardwalk Bakery, just eat it like on the water, enjoy myself, just relax, and then just walk to Epcot for the morning.
I like that. Very nice.
Yeah.
That sounds very relaxing.
It sounds gorgeous. It really does.
Okay, our next one. I'll go. It is probably my favorite place to get food. My quick service place to get food in Magic Kingdom.
Oh.
Yeah, let's not get crazy. It is Sleepy Hollow.
I'd agree with that. I'd agree with you, actually,
Yeah.
right there.
Like,
We have one more in
obvious
Magic Kingdom.
one, but for food
For pure food,
and price,
can't beat the price.
Sleepy Hollow definitely wins. It has the chicken and waffle sandwich.
We talked about our special relationship with that sandwich before.
Yes. It's just so good. Like
We really just quality chicken. It was a little spicy, I think.
Yeah.
You
It's
know,
spicy and sweet.
Yeah.
Because of the
yeah,
thing they have
yeah.
syrup.
You know, great.
A good coleslaw. I'm not a huge coleslaw fan, but that was good on
Was
it.
it on it or did?
Yeah.
It was on it.
It was
okay.
on it, and then you got then you had the.
And it's big.
Yeah.
We split
We
one.
split
and
one.
We were fairly full.
Then the waffle is delicious.
Yeah.
And then they give you a side of potato chips, which are really good.
I don't remember the potato chips.
I've had them. I had them my last trip, and they were good in July.
And they also. I'm sorry. You want to go?
No, I was gonna say the next thing, but
They have what?
talk
Fried
about,
dough.
Yeah.
Great fried dough.
And the very famous Nutella and fruit
Yes.
waffle.
I'm not a big Nutella guy,
It was very good.
but I've never had it. I also want to try their breakfast sandwich. It's I think it's like sausage and cheese or bacon and cheese on the waffle. That sounds fantastic. But yeah, chicken and waffle. I love chicken and waffle. I know a lot. You love chicken and waffle.
Mhm.
I
Yes,
know
I
a
do.
lot of people think it's weird. It is a strange mix. I don't know
It
where
works.
it started from, but yeah, it really does work.
You must not know. There's something new at Sleepy Hollow.
I think I do, but yes, I do. Oh my god, yes. It's the churro ice cream thing.
sandwich.
Yes,
Yep.
I saw that. I can't believe
I can't
that.
wait to get it. I'm
Yeah.
very excited for that. I saw it. It looks delicious.
I don't know if I'm glad you're going first because I don't know if a churro needs anything extra. I think a churro is perfect on its own.
Yes,
But
I would
it'd
agree
be
with that.
interesting. Because I feel the same way kind of about the upside down cake with the Dole Whip. But
Mhm.
I've never had either one, so I can't
I
really
recommend
judge.
that too.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to say about Sleepy Hollow?
It fits in well with Liberty Square.
Yeah.
Nice little place. Not wonderfully themed or anything, but nice little area.
It's never crowded.
Yeah. Well, it can get a little bit of a line, but there's always room to eat.
Yeah,
Nice
that's
little,
what I mean.
Okay, yeah, nice
Yes.
little eating area.
It's right across from Christmas Tree Shop,
Yeah, it's one of my favorite parts of.
and you have a beautiful
Liberty Square.
beautiful view of the castle. If you're not like us panicking trying to find a flight home, it's just
Yeah, I
sitting
don't
there,
remember the view.
sitting there looking out. Like it's right where Liberty Square and the Hub connect, so you get to see it.
That's true.
And if there is a show going on, like the Mickey's Friendship Fair, sometimes you'll get Flynn or Olaf waving at you. I had that happen to me. That was pretty cool.
How is it? I don't go to parades. Is it a good parade viewing place? Because the parade goes through Liberty Square, right?
Oh, parade. Yeah, actually, like if
So there you go.
you know what, most of it is, but like there's a little area where like you'll be seeing just
Backs of them.
the backs of them, and you'll be looking more at the building than the parade
Okay.
because it's kind of like an L.
Okay. I don't remember too much of what like you said. It's that memory is not. I wasn't paying attention to the senior or anything, but yeah, I remember it being a nice little place. Yeah, definitely highly recommended. It kind of goes under the radar sometimes.
Yeah.
For food at Magic Kingdom. I mean, we've been a billion times, and the first time we went was last September.
Yeah, that's now my go-to place.
Me too. Number 6, I would put number 6 maybe even a little higher because it is one of my all-time favorites. And we've gushed about the Poly in the past. We're going to continue to gush about the Poly in the future. Nick just stayed at the Poly last month. I'm staying at the Poly in October, and I will be eating at number 6, Captain Cook's. Captain Cook's, about as perfect a hotel quick service as you can get.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of variety there actually.
We had I had like a steam what's it called? Fried rice.
Fried rice.
Was
Pork,
there
fried
pork
rice.
in it?
Yeah.
Yes. Some egg.
Probably pineapple in it too.
I don't remember.
Okay.
But did the nachos have pineapple?
Oh yeah,
They
had
did?
in the pulled pork nachos. You can get them at Tambu Lounge too. At least that's where we got the first time. But then you can also get them at Captain Cook's. Great nachos, very filling, good pork. Get some nice pineapple in them too. I got, and sadly it's gone from the from the menu, but it was
a sandwich.
Yeah, it was a burger, and there was a piece of pineapple on it, but it came between that beautiful pineapple coconut bread.
Did you have that?
God, that was the first thing we had.
First thing we had on that trip.
Yeah,
I remember getting the rice house.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Great, not great. I shouldn't say great. Nice little quick snacks, grab and go. Not anything spectacular. They have nice macadamia cookies.
Yeah, you have the cereal, the drinks, all the normal stuff that quick service restaurants have.
You can.
Do they play music there?
They do. Oh, of course. Yeah. If you're at the Poly, you're going to hear that beautiful Poly music. Yeah, great. Hawaiian music.
They should have a guy walking around with the ukulele like at Ohana.
That'd be great. It's just so relaxing. Everything about the Poly is just relaxation. It's just you're sitting in that little room. They got like posters of attractions for different things in like the South Pacific and Hawaii. The whole place is super nice. And for breakfast, I have never had it. I've never had it, period. And I'm looking forward to getting it for breakfast when I'm there in October. You can get the famous Tonga toast, which is 2 pieces of like fried dough toast, and in between is like fluff and a banana or something.
Fluff?
So I might be wrong. Marshmallow or something?
Is there really?
I might be wrong. I hear it's just crazy sweet.
Yeah, my friends got that.
I'm not super like pumped for it, but it's a classic. I've never had it, and it's like $9. You get a side of bacon too, so that's a pretty good deal.
Because you also get like potatoes and eggs.
That is at Kona. I don't. You might be right, but I'm pretty sure you get the thing and the bacon or sausage.
I mean, what more? Bacon and sweet stuff.
Yeah,
what more do you need?
Yeah, but Captain Cook's is it's my second and probably your second best resort quick service.
Yes.
All right, you want to do number 5?
Number 5. If I'm going for something sweet and I'm in Epcot, I'm going to Kringla Bakery in Norway. I think it has...
Kringla's required stop every trip.
Yes. I think it has my top 3. Yeah, it's my 3rd favorite snack, maybe number 2, the troll horn.
Troll horn is... People talk about, obviously School Bread is like the favorite child.
School Bread is good.
And I've never had it. Nick likes it. He had it once, finally. Nick's looking at Captain Cook's.
Banana
I was
stuff.
right.
Yeah.
Banana stuff.
There's no fluff, though.
Okay.
Sourdough bread battered and deep fried and dusted with cinnamon sugar.
Okay.
Twist bacon sausage.
That'll be interesting. I'll be interested to see how it is. Yeah, troll horn is fantastic. School Bread gets all the accolades, all the recognition. Troll bread is so much better.
Troll horn.
Yeah.
You said troll bread, didn't
you?
Yeah,
I did.
Yeah, I mean, as being the guy who's tried both, troll horn wins 10 times out of 10. I think being able to when I was working, I wasn't able to go because it was under refurbishment.
It still is. It better be done when I'm there.
But they had a little area, little booth, and I got to have the lefse as well. Which, how would you describe lefse?
Lefse is fantastic. Lefse is just like dough with sugar on it. It's
a very thin dough with butter and sugar, cinnamon, rolled up. It's kind of like
so simple.
There's not much else you need.
You get those two together because we usually get both of them. We just split both of them. One person gets one. That was an unnecessary explanation. But yeah, those two together, that's a perfect snack. Great way to. I always think of it like an evening snack. Like we're in Norway.
I was thinking the exact opposite. I was thinking it's 11 o'clock. We're beginning our walk through World Showcase.
Okay, yeah.
We go left.
Yeah.
And it's like, let's get some.
Maybe because last time we had it in the evening, and I just think, because usually also I love Epcot so much. Like like you do Future World, and then evening is always World Showcase. So like when the sun's still up, but it's slightly going down. That's when we were in Norway, and that's where I kind of think of it. But yeah, I get the starting the day off too, in World Showcase. They have some great sandwiches, great looking sandwiches. I've had it on my list literally for the past 5 years. The salmon and egg sandwich at the bakery.
Looks so good.
It looks fantastic, smoked salmon, and I'm making myself get it. I don't care if I'm not hungry at all, because like we were at Norway last year for Extra Magic Hours. We got off Frozen, and I was like, I should get it, but I'm full. I don't care. I'm getting it this time. I'm sick of
Who
looking
cares
at
about
it
the
and
money?
not
Just
getting
take a
it.
bite and throw the rest
Yeah,
out.
absolutely. So yeah, Kringle Bakery, fantastic. Really hope it's open soon. It's been a while.
It went under like my third week there.
So yeah, so like early February. It is now early August. It's not a ride. What can you be refurbing? I just hope they don't change too much. What's the refurb?
Yeah, like they better not change the menu.
I know.
If they open it up and they say troll horns are gone.
See, the thing is,
Which I don't
one thing that, because the temporary menu right now doesn't have troll horns.
I know.
So I think if something's gone, it's troll horn.
Which
if
I
it
don't
does,
understand.
If it does, I riot.
Yeah, like
You can't do
I'm
that.
going to scream.
That'd be worse. That's worse than getting rid of the Maelstrom.
Yeah, I would definitely say that.
All right, number 4.
Sorry, Maelstrom fans.
Yeah. There were no Maelstrom fans before Frozen.
All 6 of you.
I like the Maelstrom. I love the Maelstrom. Number 4. So this is one where theme is the reason it's on this list. Be Our Guest. Be Our Guest is the ultimate dining experience in Disney World. It is the number one toughest restaurant to get into right now. That'll probably be the same for a while, unless Star Wars Land has a restaurant.
It's even a hassle to get a reservation for quick service.
And see if you agree with me on this, Nick. Inarguably, in my opinion, the single best themed restaurant in Disney.
Yes. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Like,
there's a couple fantastic ones, but this place is gorgeous.
Yeah, like walking in, just you can't get in to take pictures.
Yep.
Just because that place would be flooded. If I went to any other restaurant, if I said, "Can I just go and take a picture?" They'd be like, "Yeah," but because it's just so beautifully detailed that they won't even let you in. The farthest you can go is the doors. You can go down the bridge, take pictures with the gargoyles.
You have to ask, like, "Can I just walk this bridge?" It's not like anyone can go.
And sometimes you're like, "Yeah,
yeah," and the entrance is beautiful with like the crumbling walls. You got those gargoyles that are like beautifully ugly. You got that gorgeous waterfall. You got the Beast's Castle up there, and then you walk inside, and it's just stunning architecture, beautiful like ceramic and mosaic tiles, ceramic art. You've got
the 3 rooms.
The 3 rooms. It looks exactly like the movie. You got the snow falling in the background, animated snow. We got a lot of details about it that we'll do in our Fantasyland details episode. But the theming is what makes Be Our Guest so good. Now, the food, I've had one thing there. I've been 3 times. I've gotten the French onion soup.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I've had a few things. I've had the French onion soup, braised beef, which was delicious.
Yeah, all right.
And then I had a sandwich that was just okay. It was a ham sandwich, and I'm not the biggest ham fan.
Yeah, the lunch is fine. You're there for the ambience. You're there to be in Beast Castle, and you're there to get the dessert.
Yes, the Master's Cupcake, which is the gray stuff. And I regret if I didn't say, try the gray stuff. It's delicious.
And the gray stuff, if you don't know, it's like the famous cookies and cream.
Yeah.
That is just available at Be Our Guest.
I think, does Disneyland have it, like, on a cookie?
Disneyland?
I've always seen pictures.
There might be.
I'm like on a sugar cookie with a big dollop of the cream. It's such a good cream.
Yeah, it's fantastic. See, they're putting Dole Whips everywhere. It's like every freaking land has to have a Dole Whip place. Why can't they start putting the gray stuff? You know why? Because
that's what gets people there.
Yeah, they don't need to. It's if you've never been, you can get in for $10. You get in, order the French onion soup. It's really good. It's like $6. Get a great stuffed cookie, or excuse me, great stuffed cupcake. It's like $3.50. You don't tip because it's a quick service. I always get that like, should I tip something? But no, because it's a quick service, you don't tip. So you're in and out for $10. You get to see this beautiful restaurant.
You don't even need to spend $10. I went in once. I had a reservation. I walked in. I said, all I want is a cupcake, and they said, okay. So I spent the $4 on a cupcake,
That's
and they
pretty
said,
cool.
hey, if you want to walk around, take some pictures, go ahead. So I mean, you get everything you
Yeah.
want. If you don't want to spend the money, if you don't want to spend too long there, you go in there, ask for the cupcake. You can walk around, look at all 3 rooms. They'll just get back there in a couple minutes, and they'll have your cupcake, and you can leave and eat it outside. Look at the beach castle, which the first time I saw it, I said it's so beautiful. It looks like it's painted onto the sky, and just you don't spend that much. If you don't want to, if that's a reason for not go, I mean, just go for the cupcake and then get out of there. 10 minutes flat.
Remember one time we ordered like 6 different desserts?
Yeah,
And they brought it to us.
We had the gray
It was-
stuff
yeah, it was
and a.
Great
I
presentation.
think we got like 3 things each.
But I don't remember anything else being great.
No.
You can go for I mean, Nick's right. If you want to do lunch, the soup's the super cheap, filling, appetizing lunch. And yeah, you can be in and out in 45 minutes. It's not a place I would relax or lounge around in. 'Cause it's not messy, but it's hectic. It's
down,
loud.
You take a left at Gaston's Tavern. That's where you go to relax.
Yeah, that's absolutely Gaston's Tavern is. Oh, that I love the way you just described that. Yeah, that's what you go to Beer Guest for the food, and you go to Gaston's Tavern. Maybe get a Lefroux's Brew, and Lefroux's Brew.
The Foos Brew.
And oh my God, I could just sit there for 2 hours. You really could. All right, we're at number 3, the bronze medal. This is our number 1 resort quick service, and it really wasn't a contest. The Mara. Come on, Animal Kingdom Lodge. You don't be in Animal Kingdom Lodge for food. There is no place better for food than Animal Kingdom Lodge. Mara is fantastic. Again, me and Nick have spent a lot of time at Animal Kingdom Lodge. We spent
were
a lot
stuck
of time,
there
Yep, we spent
for
a lot
the
of time,
hurricane?
eating at the Mara. And there's so many good things you can get. First of all, if you want, and we've done it late night, we get some butternut squash soup, and for a dessert, zebra domes. Please, that's all you need in life.
So, little hint: if you're at Animal Kingdom Lodge, go to the tour of the restaurants. You go to Jico, they give you some breads and some stuff like that.
Yeah.
Then you go over to Boma, and they give you a free zebra dome. They gave me 2 because they liked me. And
What?
Yeah.
When I was there?
No. When I went in January, and they give you free butternut squash soup, and like you don't have to go to Boma for that. You can just go to the Mara. Like that's all you need. And when we were stuck
No,
there,
Boma's worth going to.
yes,
But yeah, those
just
are,
for those 2
yeah.
things, go to the Mara. And when we were there for Irma, they had this chicken sandwich.
Oh my
which
God, we've
was-
talked about the chicken sandwich already.
Have we already?
Yeah, we talked
It
about
was such a good chicken sandwich.
It's ridiculous how good it was.
I just can't get over it.
It was ridiculous. I've considered like
Going there.
putting it in my plans. Like maybe I should wear the Mara for that chicken sandwich. But yeah, like we were getting ready for Irma. We were stocking up for food in our hotel because you get the fridge. We had like 8 zebra domes in there.
Oh yeah, I mean that's all you need.
It's
really.
the best. Oh my! Like sometimes we'll just be in the lounge and I'll just I'll walk down 2 minutes later, pop back up with some zebra domes. They're the best. The butternut squash soup is so good. It's just as good as the one you can get in Boma. It's basically the same thing. Not too expensive. They got a nice little bakery area. They got it's like a peanut butter pie. That's their famous thing.
Oh, and jungle juice.
Can you get it there?
I think it was a slushy,
Oh,
if I remember correctly.
okay.
I remember the guy. He's like, "What color Mickey straw do you want?" And I was like, "I get a Mickey straw. Like
Yeah.
this is awesome."
Yeah, great cast members there. Nice breakfast. I remember the quick service is nice. It's cheap and you get a lot. I don't know if I've ever had any of the more African-inspired foods there. I should next time.
There was a salad that I had.
Ooh, okay.
It was good. But I'm getting that chicken sandwich if I'm there again.
Yeah, I mean, we went 2 days in a row, lunch both times, and it was chicken sandwich. I'm not doing anything else.
All right, and then number 2, silver medal goes to. Is this the newest quick service? No. Woody's Lunchbox is.
Yeah.
Satuli Canteen in Pandora. First of all, if you're not just ambiance, detail, like
Yeah.
it's a close second to
This is the
Be Our
only
Guest.
one that rivals Be Our Guest.
Like just and the smell. You walk in there, you look to your left, you see all that meat being made. It's delicious.
Yeah, it's Pandora, so it's perfect.
Yes. Like you're getting something good when you walk in there.
Great theme, great backstory. I love that it has a backstory. We'll get into that in our Animal Kingdom Pandora episode, but there's so many great details. Nice music too.
Yeah.
I've noticed.
Wait, it has music?
It's the only place in Animal
Okay.
Kingdom, in Pandora that has music, because Pandora's music is the wildlife, but there is some music that plays in the restaurant because the animals aren't in the restaurant.
But
yeah.
if you're going there, get the cheeseburger pods. They're delicious. And then you get a little salad type thing with little bursting boba balls, whatever they're called.
Cheeseburger pods are awesome.
And that dessert. Remember the dessert?
The dessert, the cheesecake, it was the passion fruit cheese. It was blueberry cheesecake with passion fruit curd on it. Curd.
It looked like a teardrop.
It's
or
beautiful.
a raindrop.
And it looked like there was like the slice of cheese. It was the white cheddar, not the white cheddar, the white chocolate.
Oh, yes.
But it does look like like a slice of little.
It looked, yeah.
That dessert is fantastic. And also the big thing here is the what are they called? The mixes,
The bowls.
The bowls.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna get one when I'm there. I want to try it because the burgers are awesome. But I do want to try some of the other things. But people rave about the bowls. They say everyone is really good. I guess the chicken and the fish, I think, are the two highlights.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't even hear about fish. I just thought it was a tofu one.
I think there's 4: chicken, fish, tofu, and beef.
Does any other quick service restaurant have that much of a menu? 4 bowls, 2 different kinds of pods,
What's the other pod?
like a steamed, like a curry vegetable.
I think they took it off the menu.
It was there in April.
Okay. Oh, in 8. Yeah. See,
I
I saw just recently that it went off the menu.
I
but
had it
might be
for
wrong.
I had it during Animal Kingdom's 20th anniversary.
Okay, we don't need to talk.
I
about
was
that.
there. I met Joe Rody.
Yeah, and I wasn't. It was like the week after I got back. It's a great selection. But I would say like Captain Cook's has a nice variety. Mara has a nice variety. But aside from those two, Earl Sandwich has a nice variety. But yeah, it's definitely one of the best varieties. Biggest varieties you can get in an Animal Kingdom or Magic Kingdom or Disney World. I'm floundering because I'm looking at Satuli Canteen, and does not. It looks like the pods are gone, Nick. Your pods are gone. Yeah.
Good.
Good.
I
You
didn't like
it?
them.
Oh, okay. All right.
The only reason I had them is because my friend accidentally ordered it.
Desserts berry. I wonder what that means. I wonder if that's
Is that Navi?
Satuli for
Navi.
I like that. I like that there's even detail. We're looking at the official Disney World menu for it. And on the desserts it says quotation marks berry, BER''RI. So I love that there's detail in the menu online for Satuli Canteen. Everything Joe Road touches is perfect. We're never gonna stop talking about how much we love Joe Road. Satuli Canteen, again, it's just an example.
One of the best.
Imagineering created this place. It's beautiful. Could have had bad food. They could have gotten away with it, and it's
If you're in
top of the line
Animal
food, too.
Kingdom, like I was gonna say, if you're adventurous, but you don't even have to get adventurous. Just get the cheeseburger pods or the
it's great because you
the
can
bowl.
Yeah, you can have the most adventurous eater in the family and the least adventurous. You get the least adventurous cheeseburgers. They're going to be fantastic. You get the most adventurous, one of the tofu bowls or whatever. They're going to have a great time.
Now, before we go to number 1, I have a question for you.
Yes,
How many
sir.
people do you think, like percentage-wise, go to this place?
I'm going to say, sadly, not as many as it
yes.
should be.
I was gonna say, I
it's
think it's a
getting
very
more popular, but it's still like there should be. I'm kind of glad there's not. But
Yes.
there should be lines like it should be the most popular restaurant out of anything we've talked about, because it's ridiculous how good the food is here, and it's quality, consistency. It's crazy. Number 1, if this is not your number 1, you're just wrong. I'm sorry, you're wrong. Tangerine Cafe in Morocco, in World Showcase, in Epcot. Drop that mic.
I'm sad to say that our past few times we've been, I haven't gone there.
I feel so bad.
Just because
I feel so bad.
We've gone during festivals, so we spend our money and time trying the new things.
Yeah,
but like whenever I walk past Morocco, I'm like, sorry, like
it's like that's the girlfriend that you know is always going to be there for you, and you're with all these new girls. Like, oh, I'll come back to you when I'm done with the new ones. But I'm making a point to go when I'm there in October. I don't care.
I might have to as well.
You got I feel bad.
Going during Food and Wine though, so
yeah, I know. Tangerine Cafe is just, if you like lamb, gyro, this is your place in Disney. It is fantastic. You see, I love that
you
they
walk
have
in and they have the
they have the rotating lamb on the whatever the heck
just like a thing that moves around.
Yeah,
and then they just chop it off, thin, beautifully seasoned.
Now one person. Two people can split one meal.
Yeah.
And be full.
It's the shawarma platter.
But you don't want to split. It's too good. It's the gyro shawarma platter. There's also chicken. There's a mix, but I don't think I've ever not gotten the gyro.
Yeah, I would.
Shout out to our dad for telling us about this place. I'm pretty sure.
I would assume that the chicken is just as good.
Yeah, yeah.
But so in that platter, you get like couscous, some greens.
Yeah, I never eat the greens.
They're not bad.
Oh, I'm sure they are. I'm not a green guy.
But I mean, and
you get the hummus, beautiful hummus.
You do, and then
you get the pita, warm pita.
Then you end it off with a little more baklava.
Oh yeah, you do get the baklava, and you get the what's the sauce?
You get sauce?
The tzatziki.
Oh yes, you do get a little tzatziki.
It's always warm. It's always delicious. You know, I love talking to the cast members because they'll always be like, you know, how was your meal? And I love telling them, you know, this is the best quick service on property. Period. I think people they think, oh, Moroccan food is so scary, exotic, and foreign,
different.
But you know, it might be a little different. You know, I don't really know. You know, if people think like lamb and gyro is that obscure, but. Just once, just trust the people. You'll never find someone who said it's bad. Everyone who's been raves about it, loves it. So if you've never been, try it. It's fantastic. A lot of people who have, were worried that it'd be too much for them, they go and now they love going. It's one of their favorite places. I know at least one person who has done that. So yeah, Tangerine Cafe, Tangerine Cafe's better than some table services I've been to. A lot of table services I've been to.
I would say, yeah. In Epcot.
Might be the best, honestly, place to eat in Epcot.
I don't know. We don't eat at Rose and Crown. But
there's a reason for it, because it's fish and chips.
Yeah, I know we don't like that, but people rave it.
I would, like...
And, I mean, I know it's expensive, but Le Cellier, it's steak.
It's steak.
It's a nice steakhouse, which is not bad.
People have...
Theming inside in itself.
Yeah, if you like sitting next to the person, some random guy.
It might be a little too close, but
this is an aside. Le Cellier, when I was younger, 17, I had the best meal at the time of my life. It was this roasted chicken. Oh my God, it was the best meal I've ever had. It was off the menu like the next year. I've not been back to Le Cellier. I keep hearing it's disappointing. People say it's...
What is it, 2 credit now?
Yeah, people say it's not deserving.
I would definitely not go for 2 credits.
So Le Cellier, if I had to pay, I would not pay to go to Le Cellier over pay to go Tangerine Cafe. I might pay to go to California Grill or Yachtsman. The only one I could say would be better would be Monsignor Paul. I've never been, so I can't say it. People rave about it. It's a signature. So that could be. It's French.
The Norway restaurant?
Norway restaurant, yeah.
I don't know. I've heard good things.
I've heard mixed things. We almost went. Our first time me and Nick went solo, we almost went. Because there was smoked salmon, and lamb and stuff, and I was like, we're going to be sitting around with a bunch of princesses, too, young guys, no girls, no family. So I was like, maybe not. let's change that thing. So we've never been to the princess. We don't eat really sit downs.
We don't do sit downs in Epcot.
That's what I always tell people. I told one of my friends, they went for her honeymoon. And I said, if you're going to eat at Epcot, eat quick services, because that's where you're going to get the good food. Especially if there's a festival.
Festival definitely. We don't even go to Beer Garden, which is very popular.
I don't need Beer Garden.
I don't know. I haven't really checked the menu out. I just have no.
Yeah, but I don't need Beer Garden. I don't need the Chinese place. I'm not knocking the Chinese place, but I do want to go. I do want to eat inside the pyramid, but I'm not expecting great
Mexico.
food. Yeah, we got great Mexican food here, tacos and stuff. Norway, I do want to eat at the Norway restaurants. I hear.
We'll have to suck it up one time.
Yeah, well, not suck it up because I hear they're good, but it's like if I can get like the same thing, if I can get great Norway food or Moroccan food at Tangerine Cafe, I'm basically gonna get the same thing but pay double. Although Spice Road Table is on the water, it's supposed to be really nice. It's supposed to be a great place to watch illuminations.
I've heard that.
Yep. So I gotta eat, and I gotta eat in Japan, the quick service. We sit in that area all the time.
I've had the
little waterfall.
edamame there,
Yeah.
which is good, but never really looks. I mean,
No, and I love Japanese food.
theming, that's the best.
Oh, yeah.
Ambiance
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
I would have put that on the list, but like I've literally
Yeah.
never been there.
We've never actually.
But it's
food.
probably my favorite place in Epcot.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
We'll get to that later when we talk about World Showcase.
If you could
People
see
are
the
like,
fireworks,
what are they talking about?
if you could see the fireworks from there, which I don't think you can,
Probably
that'd be
not.
perfect.
It's fantastic. Just going through. Chefs de France is not good. People like Chefs de France. Chef de France is not good, and their service is bad. We'll talk about that for table services if we ever do best and worst. So yeah, Tangerine Cafe. I'm glad, of course Epcot World Showcase has to have the best quick service. It's World Showcase. If you're going to get good food in Disney World, it's going to be Animal Kingdom Lodge or World Showcase. I do have an honorable mention I want to say. Did you want to?
I was just going to lead into that,
All
actually.
right, perfect. Look at us. We're on the same track. So I've never been. I plan on go this time. And
Got
I think,
a lot of plans.
I know. I really do. And the theming is fantastic again. It's Joe Rohde. In Harambe, in Africa, in Animal Kingdom Lodge, Harambe Market.
Animal Kingdom.
Yeah, Animal Kingdom, excuse me. Harambe Market. It's there's like 4 stands. It's got ribs, sausage, a couple other things. So it's themed great. It's like, we'll talk about that when we talk about Animal Kingdom details, but it's like the village's marketplace. There's, signs on the wall, posters that the Imagineers saw in Africa when they were doing research. Like every piece of it is themed and detailed. I hear the food's good, so I just wanted to put that out there because that's another one that I think people don't think about or, avoid, but it's something if I will definitely report back what I think. But I just wanted to put that out there that I am going to do it. Now that it's being recorded and documented forever, I have to do it.
Yeah, we're going to do a whole trip report for you.
Oh, we're definitely doing trip reports.
So yeah, that is our best. And then we just want to add a couple that we do not like.
Yeah. Now
I think the number 1 and 2, that's always crowded. People go there all the time.
Yeah. Now,
so we're going to get some people upset.
Yeah. Now, not to sound snobbish, but I'm going to sound snobbish. We eat good food at Disney World.
Yeah, definitely.
We've been enough. We know where to go for good food. We know what to get. We don't go to the quick services that are, the typical garbage stuff. A lot of people do. A lot of people go to Disney. I need my burgers and fries. That's fine for you, I guess. But we're not that, and we will judge you if we see you. So yeah, we don't go to too many of these places, but we've been to these 3, and we did eat something from this one once. I don't know if you knew that, because I know I did.
Talk
And
about
it.
it.
Was garbage. All right, we're gonna start. I'm gonna say this is the worst one actually, and I'll give my reasons.
I was going to say, okay, you do, because the next one's my least favorite, so then we can talk.
Okay, we'll number 3. We'll give. We've got 3 of them, and number 3, the least worst of these 3. We'll see.
Yeah, the least hate we have for this.
Is Pinocchio's Village House, and that is the pizza place in Fantasyland. The one redeeming thing about this place is that you can see Small World, which is pretty cool. Honestly, I'll give it to that.
And let me just say, pizza in Florida, not the best.
Awful. Garbage.
Okay. They changed it to flatbread. They made it even worse.
Yeah.
So if it could have been a little redeeming if you had a full pizza, not a full personal pizza with a lot of toppings on it. But the fact is, a little flatbread, 3 pepperonis, 8 1-inch slices, was not appetizing at all.
Yeah, and even before they switched, the dough was just too fluffy. It was
That's all Disney pizza.
Disney pizza. Disney pizza is garbage except for Via Napoli, and I've never been. And as someone who's been to Napoli, I'll be a judge of that one. So yeah, Pinocchio's Village House. That's like if we just. That's kind of like ours to say, like, don't get pizza in Disney unless it's via Napoli. No, yeah, unless it's via Napoli. So I'm gonna agree with you that this is the worst one.
Okay, but I want to talk about it. So.
Okay, that's fine. Number 2 is the Liberty Inn in World Showcase in the American Adventure. Now this is bad for like 6 reasons. First of all, the American Adventure sucks. Everything about the pavilion sucks. It's easily the worst.
Except
pavilion.
for during festivals.
Yes, and that's what I'm going to get to. Liberty Inn it's a garbage menu. It's generic. It's boring, and this is why it's so insulting. Like as an American, it represents the worst of American food. You've got all these countries highlighting their food, and come here, eat our cuisine, and you can get a nice taste of everything. Now maybe the Chinese, it's American version of Chinese. Of course, everything's going to be a little Americanized. But people come to Liberty Inn. Let's say they're from a different country, foreign country. You get a lot of people from foreign countries to come to Disney World. And what are they greeted with? Are they greeted with great barbecue? Are they greeted with, great New York pizza? Are they greeted with, some great seafood from Louisiana or Maine? No, it's burgers, it's chicken nuggets, it's hot dogs. It's the garbage food that everyone else in the world says, this is why Americans are so fat. This is what they're presenting to us.
And the other thing about it is, if you're getting a burger, what's stopping you from going to Electric Umbrella or chicken nuggets? Electric Umbrella right up there. Like it's not that different from a restaurant in Epcot. And it's
There's
not even the best hot dog.
Yeah, it's an embarrassment. And the thing is, Nick mentioned the food at festivals. America will always have the best food at Food and Wine and Flower and Garden because they do barbecue so well. Now, I love barbecue. Nick loves barbecue. I think that the best food America has, not America, the World Showcase country, America, the country, the good old US of A. The best food that America has brought the world is barbecue. No one else does barbecue. Yeah, you got Korean barbecue, but that's different. You got smoked meat, smoked brisket. Oh my God, smoked brisket. You got pulled pork. You got all these beautiful things that they're uniquely American because it's a little excessive, a little gluttonous, but it's delicious, and it's like this is America. You eat a brisket sandwich, it's like, oh, I got the stars and stripes going behind me. Like it is, I am patriotic right there. Wave that flag, but that's not there. 6 months out of the year, or whatever. When it's there, America's the best place to eat in World Showcase. When it's not there, America, I don't even look at America.
Yeah, we just walk by.
Yeah, it's disgusting, their food. And we shouldn't be embarrassed as Americans that we are offering this to the rest of the world. I want them to tear it down, and I want them to put up a barbecue place.
Beautiful.
They've got that beautiful smoker. Oh my God, I love that smoker that's there at the festivals.
Yeah, kind of looks like a train.
Yeah, it does. And they've got a great lobster roll too.
That's right.
Not the best one I've ever had, but it's very good. Why isn't that on the menu year round? That's New England lobster. That's a classic American dish. So that's why Liberty Inn. America has so much potential. We've got so much great food in this country. Why are we representing the most generic, boring, so easily found in every other place? Nick's right. Like Electric Umbrella and the Liberty Inn, the menu's going to be basically the same. Get rid of it. Put a barbecue place down there. You're welcome.
And then finally, for our least favorite, probably the most crowded quick service.
The most dirty.
Second to Be Our Guest, but Be Our Guest is crowded
in a different way.
Cosmic Rays. I think like half the people just turned off this.
I'm surprised you say that. I don't think anyone who loves Cosmic Rays.
Then why is it always so busy?
Why is any quick service busy? Because people don't want to try. Why is Cosmic Rays busier than Tangerine Cafe? Because people are scared to try Tangerine Cafe.
That's true. So
I don't think they're doing it because they love it.
It's a different park. There's a drive all the way.
But I don't think they're doing it because they love it. I think they're doing it because they know it. And shame on them.
They have to branch out.
Yeah.
The thing is, like,
if you're going to Disney, eat good food.
Yeah. Yeah. What else? What else to say? Like, don't get burgers. Don't get chicken nuggets.
No.
Like, just The burgers aren't good.
They're not good. They're not good.
They're flavorless patties, in my opinion.
Yeah, the burgers at Disney World are not good. There's one good burger, and we'll talk about that in a different episode, maybe.
Like Deluxe Burger's a different burger. It's not
Deluxe
like
is
your
not
average
Disney
quick
burger.
service.
And I'm pretty sure Deluxe is not like specific to downtown Disney or Disney Springs.
I'm not sure about
Maybe
that, but I wouldn't be surprised.
It's different. It's like a different creature. It's not a Disney World burger. Disney World burgers are not good. Don't eat a burger at Disney World.
But like even that, like, because there's burgers all over. But I just hate how it's always crowded. You have to walk around like for 4 to 5 minutes just finding a table.
Yeah, the lines are always ridiculous.
You have Sunny Eclipse, which
That's
is just
so
a
stupid.
creepy animatronic. It like his jokes aren't funny. The songs aren't good.
I love Imagineering. I love corny stuff. I love the Country Bears. I love Small World. You know, I love corny Disney. This is not entertaining. This is not cute. This is
It's just
not
background music.
Yeah, it's just like it's like filler Imagineering. It's like filler audio animatronics. Like no one cares about Sunny Eclipse. There's no nostalgia for Sunny Eclipse. There's no slight adult humor like you get in the Country Bears, or like just the absurdity of it. It's just stupid. I just don't get it. I don't care. I don't care about the background singers. It's just like there's no reason for it to exist, and it's kind of this kind of encapsulates Tomorrowland's problem. And I know we're crapping on Tomorrowland again, but
I was thinking the same thing.
But the theme is not great. You don't feel any immersion. Can you get a bigger difference between Be Our Guest and Sunny Eclipse or Cosmic Rays? It's dirty. It just feels dirty.
Their bathrooms are nice though.
Okay. I've never been to the bathroom. I've heard the bathrooms are nice actually from other people. It's always crowded. You just you don't feel like I always feel crowded in Tomorrowland. I never really feel crowded in really any other place. Just the way it is. And
if it's raining, just forget about it. Like I went there. My friends went there during the rainstorm. I was like, this is going to be bad.
The only memories I have of Cosmic Rays are bad memories. Just like waiting in line, like kids crying. It's where you go like when you're kind of miserable and done for the day. Like I remember just kind of sitting there eating the burgers and in silence. Everyone just mad and tired. Cosmic Rays is where like families that are fighting go to eat. Like let's just take them to get some burgers here. Tomorrowland needs a facelift in a major way, and Cosmic Rays has to be just completely shut down. Now maybe you don't need a quick service, futuristic quick service like this. It's probably the only quick service, probably the only restaurant in Disney that has an audio animatronic. Both of us are doing real quick. I think
that's it.
I'm pretty sure that it is. And it doesn't need it. There's no reason for it.
No one's going to Cosmic Rays for Sunny Eclipse.
No, there's no Sunny Eclipse, merchandise. You're not the Orange Bird. Don't try and be the Orange Bird. Cosmic Rays is garbage. Cosmic Rays is the embodiment of every generic bad Disney World restaurant. Surprisingly, yes, the Cosmic Rays is probably 10 times more popular than Tangerine Cafe.
Sadly.
But that's what these lists are for. That's what we're doing, a service.
We're trying to just have. We want you guys to try something new. If you haven't been to Tangerine Cafe, go. Just go to any of our top 10 before you go to Cosmic Rays.
Yeah.
Pinocchio's or Liberty.
I love it. I'm not saying we're not food snobs. Certainly not. I had McDonald's 2 hours ago. I'm not a food snob. I love a good burger. I love a good fry. But you gotta branch out with food, and not just in Disney World. You gotta branch out with food. There's so many great flavors in the world that you don't want to just get stuck in your ways. And especially when you're in a place like Disney World or New York City or something, where you're gonna have a variety of things that you might not have other places. And it's gonna be good. There's gonna be a place. It's not like Indian food in Disney World is going to be good if you go to like Sanaa, because you're going to get something good. So if you're going to places that have good food, why not just take a chance? What's the worst you can say? You didn't like it? Okay, that's fine. It's one missed meal. Who cares? And
you'll still be full.
Yeah, you'll still be full. You can get a snack or something later. But and then if you love it, you have a whole new variety of foods to eat. For a long time, like I didn't eat Thai food, not because I didn't not like it or anything. First time I had Thai food, I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. Now it's one of my favorite foods. And now, it's just adding variety to your life. Variety is the spice of life. I just coined that phrase. It's just like Disney World has so many great things. I haven't had a burger in Disney in years. I haven't had chicken nuggets probably ever. I haven't had pizza in probably a decade.
I regret to say I've had all these. Just
Well,
'cause-
you lived there. That's different.
Other people are like, let's go to these places. Then I'm just like, okay, fine.
Yeah,
but-
like if you live there, yeah, you don't have to be. If you want to spend $5 to get a crap burger, that's fine. Actually, I don't know if $5 will get you anything. at any of
We've
these
had
places.
burgers last year.
When
Pecos Bill.
we did.
Yeah.
And Pecos Bill is not good. I almost put that in this list.
I don't know. I don't know. Pecos Bill, I don't think.
Pecos Bill is sometimes
Definitely
cold,
not the worst.
And no, but if you're going to pay like $15 for a burger and it's ever going to be cold, I'm not. But that's a Disney World issue.
Yeah.
Nick's told me that before.
Not a Pecos Bill issue, definitely.
All right, Nick's right. Yeah, we did do Pecos Bills. Okay. If you're in a hurricane and things are closed, then you can get a burger.
There are exceptions to the rule.
Yeah.
Anything else you'd like to add before we sign off?
Looking at this list, anything, because I've been saying a few things, I'm making a note to make sure to go. Anything you want to make a note to make sure you hit?
I am going to Sleepy Hollow, Satuli Canteen, Be Our Guest, Kringle Bakery.
You are doing beer guest. She'll love beer guest.
Yes. And I will put an effort for Tangerine Cafe. We will see.
Are you guys going
I
down
might as well do it.
to Disney Springs?
No. So that's why. But if we did, I'd probably go to Earl of Sandwich just because I've had Deluxe more. So I just want to have Earl again.
Yeah.
And, I mean, the only reason I wouldn't do France is because of the festival. But I would go there and get the pudding again.
I would definitely. I'm gonna get definitely the bacon cheese thing, and probably a nice little sweet thing.
Yeah, it all depends on, like,
And Norway
the
better be
festival.
open.
I mean, yeah. Well, you'll have that stand, but
Let's do an episode about our opinions on the festival after we both get back.
yeah, definitely.
I'm saying it so we don't forget it.
And would you try the school bread if there's no troll horn?
See, I will.
Do you like coconut?
I do like coconut. This is like I love coconut, the actual coconut. I love coconut, flavor in my drinks or something. I just don't like shredded coconut. I don't know why, something about it. But
It was like kind of roasted, like
okay.
toasted.
But I also just did a 20-minute rant about
Trying new things.
Trying new things. So I think I'm gonna have to.
a wise man once told me the variety is the spice of life.
Yeah, there you go. So he was a smart guy. If the Lefsy and the Trollhorn is there, I'm not gonna get it only because
You want that?
I'm not made of money. I gotta get my Trollhorn, and I'm gonna get my salmon and egg sandwich. And
There you go. There you
all
go.
the
I
other-
go for the salmon. I would say go for the salmon egg first.
But I do have to try school bread. It's probably the most famous snack I've not had.
Yeah, I would definitely say that.
No question.
It's probably the most famous snack in World Showcase
Oh yeah.
in Epcot. Trying to-
Yeah, probably. Maybe like something from the caramel place, but
I mean,
the school bread.
we're forgetting kakigori.
Kakigori's not quick service.
I know. No, I'm
Oh,
saying snack.
I'm sorry. Yeah, yeah. We're talking about snacks now. This has to be the next episode, so we're ruining it.
Pretty soon you'll hear our episode about snacks.
Yeah.
Is that all?
I'm good.
Well, I want to thank you all for listening. Follow me on Instagram at Disney Detailer. Send me a message. If you have a problem with our worst, let me know. If you want to add something to our best, let me know. If
Tell
you
me-
want to add something
yeah.
to our worst, let me know.
Tell us if you've had a great quick service burger at Disney World.
let us
I
know-
don't think you're lying.
Let
but-
us know your opinion.
Yeah, we want to hear what you guys think.
Yes. Disney Detailer on Instagram. It's all the information. If you want to send us anything about previous episodes, even send me a message, and I'll make sure we read it and talk about it.
We got at least one more to do before you go, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe two.
Okay.
But that will be it. Thank you very much for listening. Love you all, and
Yeah.
Congaloosh.
Congaloosh.